Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bigger question here. Thank you very much. A year 7 December. Yeah, kwa tu abana de amaya Papa John Dramani Mahama. Nyakupo nsa o za o to abada mano. All right. Ayazu. Moya mizu. Yo. Where dear? The can you o twa dia post afie ho wa ne da na se. Na ye bompa ye se. Aya memenda. Ewrade fa ye nkwanche ye. O ma ya ho de mu odene. Ni antimi tutu na mo nko police station ho. Ni enko kire ye bobre. Ye fa kokromotie we enko kire power upon powers. Ye chese afuna ye. Yabra krofo yabra homo enada atra akohye ani abeisam ni nyina afra eka ho sese dia agi ya mi amiye ye timi bio momi amatwi ni afa kokromote kofa ye papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Bama Wodimu Bama Okwa Osia Wayo Wanya Trufo Je watimi wanka Je otimi yano eno no waka Ni afa nemra fisa washisha nyama bebri amaye Was odwene mabuno ho Yaso wo oba no hwa na ne sififia That's what I show Emma was saying 8 to 2.
So the involvement by some of the creative arts industry players speaking currently, but joining me on set for us to have a brief conversation is the presidential candidate of the PNC who a few days ago openly endorsed the candidature of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. My guest is Bernard Mornah. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Maybe I can say His Excellency as well. How are you doing?
Aborted Excellency.
Please, if you can raise the microphone up a little bit.
Aborted Excellency.
One is asking, why are you here?
So that we will be able to cause the needed change that Ghana deserves. The MPP over the past 8 years have undermined every institution in this country. They have created massive unemployment among the young people. They have corrupted every noble institution of this country, and they have undermined progress of our nation to the extent that things that were functional before President Akufo-Addo came into office have all been taken away. It's important that all well-meaning Ghanaians will run for change, and that is why when the PNC chose me as their presidential candidate, we offered policy alternatives to what the MPP has decided to do. Unfortunately, the MPP and the Electoral Commission connived to get me out of the ballot, and therefore the party took a decision last week that if we are not on the ballot, in terms of policy alignment, the NDC policies were closer to the PNC, and that because of the manner the MPP has dirtied the nation, undermined every fabric of our society, it's important that we join them. So we are here, not just me alone. The national chairman is here, the general secretary is here, the national youth.
I think I saw the running mate as well.
The running mate is here. Everybody of the PNC, the National Executive Committee members are all here. And together we have made it a point that we are here to tell the rank and file of our party that we desire change. John Dramani Mahama represents the change that we want, and therefore that is what we are preaching, and we are hopeful that in the end the people of Ghana will hit the call for us to sweep out the MPP to bring about a new leader that will ensure that our nation is magnified and not depreciated.
You have been part of the campaign throughout, not on the ticket of the NDC, but on the PNC ticket as well. But you have also observed the NDC 16 regions, the 276 of Ghana as well. What indication do you pick as far as this party is concerned?
Well, as you are aware, since last week Wednesday, that we declared support for the NDC presidential candidate.
So it was actually last week Wednesday?
Last week Wednesday. We have been on tour, campaigning everywhere for the NDC presidential candidate. I was in the Upper East region, I was in the Northern region, I was in the Upper West region. I did some tours with John Dramani Mahama in the Greater Accra region. And as of yesterday, we were in the Ashanti region. And we saw the depreciation of our nation. We saw that contrary to the claim that roads have been developed in this country, we had a terrible accident on our way simply because the ducks simply overwhelmed us, and before we could say jack, 3 of our cars ran over each other. It is just by the saving grace of the Almighty that we are here this morning. And the response for change is overwhelming. So I am just wondering how it is going to be. And I just want to use even my family. My wife is going to vote, and as she left home this afternoon to go to her mother's place, she called me and said it's like I took a good decision by declaring for John Mahama, because the PNC colors are almost like the NDC except the black. And that anywhere she went, my children were in the car and they were asking, why is it only NDC that is campaigning?
Yeah.
Because everywhere a Yezu, a Yeza, and to the extent that people even start shouting too direct a Yezu, too sure a Yezu. To that extent, it means that look, the rank and file of our party has accepted. In fact, when people say Eyoku, then other will come and say Eyemibe, Eyemikube. So clearly, look, people have rhymed with the change that is coming, and once change is in the air, it is our chance to grab it. As Kennedy Japan will say, change needs Ghana. It is not Ghanaians that needs change. So let's offer the opportunity for change to come in.
What policy proposal being captured by the NDC in their manifesto interests you, and you think that this is going to change the facet here in Ghana as well?
Oh no, we have said that the people of Ghana are looking for jobs. The MPP has come and they have undermined job creation in this country.
They have created 2.6 million jobs.
No, that is by talk. The reality is that they laid off people in the financial sector. The reality is that majority of people that were working in other places are no more in jobs. Majority of teachers have actually gone out of the shores of this country. Majority of nurses have actually left the shores of this country. And clearly you can see that the rate of unemployment is rather on the high and not on the decline. If unemployment rate is on the high, then you can imagine the absolute numbers of unemployment that we are talking about here. So if there is a policy or a program that says that we will run a 24-hour economy where those who want to work in the night, those who want to work in the middle of the night can work and up to dawn, then those who want to work in the daytime can take over, then that provides opportunity and income for the majority of the Ghanaian people. And once incomes begin to augment, you will see that even crime will come down, people's confidence will rise, and our understanding of what democracy is will grow. And so this policy of ensuring that every opportunity is provided for our young people to get jobs is super, and it requires our potential to endorse them.
Corruption is alright currently under this administration. And this was something that was smeared against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama prior to the 2016 elections. But currently what we say is even in excess. But of course, the NDC is promising the oral, that is the operation recover or loot as well. Is that a possible thing to do, and how do you react to that?
Well, I don't know why you people decide to embellish stealing. This is daylight thievery. What we are witnessing today is not corruption. It's actually thievery. Daylight stealing. They are stealing our wealth. They are taking away what belongs to us. They are touching the wealth of our nation under their beds, and you call it corruption. How is that corruption? Ministers of state can keep billions of dollars under their beds, when you know that touching dollars under your bed means that you are creating scarcity. It will actually depreciate the value. You call that corrupt. You can't call it bribery. This is daylight stealing. They are stealing. Amejo. They are stealing. So if they are stealing us, how do you come and say that is corruption? And when you steal and you are caught, what do? Thieves are beaten. Thieves are incarcerated. Thieves, when they steal and we cut them, we take away what they have stolen. So all the wealth that the MPP has stolen from everything that we know Kenoforata and all the people have done, we must get them back, and that is why we support the Operation Recover All Loot Oral by the NDC. You know, we cannot allow people whose understanding of policies is too weak and too meager to come and steal the wealth of our nation. Their children will grow up thinking that their parents were hardworking. Time to recover all the loot. It is time to recover all the things that they have stolen. And so when the NDC say that Operation Recover All Loot, any reasonable and rational Ghanaian who is desirous of seeing that the wealth of our nation is used for the collective good of our people.
I know you are a media-friendly type. We saw what happened quite recently at the studios of Metro TV. The Rambo style with which some armed uniformed men tried to break into the studios of Metro TV. And of course, there were other series of media blackouts. We are yet to even prosecute one person for the murder of Ahmed Swale. I mean, under a president that is described to be a human rights activist as well. I am asking this because I am a media person as well. Now, do you see John Mahama giving that hope back to the media people, including yourself, who is a media friendly type?
John Mahama's expertise is communication, and therefore he understands what it is to have a media friendly environment. He has been vice president before. We saw what he did. There were promotion of media freedoms. It was not just a talk shop. It was an opportunity to ensure that, look, the people rise up. And to the extent that John Mahama is coming back, I am confident that the media place will be fluid, there will be dynamism, and there will be, above all, a sense of assurance that journalists can perform their duties without let or hindrance. Look, what happened to Metro TV, Randy Abbey, and all the people in that place is an eyesore. In this modern day, you don't break into a live program in that manner. If you think that there was something untoward, go to the court and ensure that the court is done. Even the MPP with the bastardized judicial system, they themselves don't believe that the court should be used to do what is needful. How can we, the citizens, trust in the efficacy of the court? So I think that what we can do as Ghanaians is to ensure that we clear the MPP in order to restore sanity into the media space, to ensure that every Ghanaian has the opportunity to speak what is right and what is just, and speak truth to the authorities that be.
I'm grateful. Your final words quickly before we take leave of you.
It is time to vote out the MPP. It's time to vote in John Dramani Mahama. I have no doubt that the victory will be resounding on 7th December. I have gone around the 16 regions of this country, and anywhere we go, change is in the air. It is our time to grab that change.
I'm grateful. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So there you heard the flag bearer of the PNC also speaking to us. And of course, I saw one of the shirts with the inscription, PNC endorses John Mahama. And as he mentioned, that last week, Wednesday, they did that officially. So PNC is in support of the candidature of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So the program is still ongoing. The atmosphere is charged up. There are a lot of people who are gathered here. Quite a number of them are still coming in. And as you can hear from the background, people are clamoring for the comeback of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And of course, all the credible polls, as I mentioned earlier, are churning out figures that are tilted towards His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. But of course, let's get more interactive. Joining me on set for us to do another round of our conversation is Dr. Otukunobuama Peter, who has an interest in the field of agriculture. And I want us to speak to the conscience of the farmers who are watching from afar. Honorable, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This one there, you catch me. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
I'm glad you are here.
Yeah, sure. We've been doing hide and seek because we've been crisscrossing the country as well.
Yeah.
So we've not been able to have a conversation. But I hope so far the conversation has gone well on the ground.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing.
Let's talk about agriculture quickly. Because, I mean, issues about cocoa, terrible. Issues about cashew, terrible. Grains is a big mess. I mean, we saw this government implement a policy like the one district, one factory, and all of that. But still, hunger is a big thing to deal with. Food security is a big trouble in which we find ourselves in. What is the NDC's plans or proposals for the agri sector?
From where I sit, Ghana's problem is an agriculture problem because the basic needs of man is food, clothing, and shelter. And all these basic needs, these three that I've mentioned, is agriculture. Food is agriculture, clothing is agriculture, shelter is agriculture. The economy is struggling generally in terms of pricing, in terms of exchange rates, and all that because of agriculture. And so President Mahama, knowing and understanding this challenge, is proposing an agriculture for economic transformation program, which agriculture for economic transformation program will tend to lead economic transformation of Ghana through agriculture. And so to be able to do that, you need to first of all identify what exactly is the problem of agriculture in Ghana. What are the problems of the farmers in Ghana? So you spoke about cocoa. That's the cash crop sector, there's the food crop sector, there's the livestock sector. And so these three arms of agriculture are the areas that government needs to focus. So cash crop used to do well when food is even struggling and livestock is struggling. But now cash crop is struggling, food crops is struggling, and livestock is struggling. Because our philosophy and understanding and perspective about the interlinkages between these three sectors of agriculture is what has become the problem. And so President Mahama, having identified that all these three sectors, the major problem confronting them is the input challenge. So input cost is one, input quality is one, then input availability. So these three problems of input supply is what government needs to fix to be able to fix agriculture. So the cost of inputs, the supply of inputs, the availability, the quality of the inputs. And so President Mahama is saying that if the input is the challenge, let's tackle the problem from the input set so that we can make the farmers more productive. They will be able to increase yields, produce more food, and for that matter bring down prices, bring down exchange rates, then introduce the agro processing sector. Increase the production of agro processed products. And so President Mahama through this is saying that let's bring a program called Feeding Ghana program. Feeding Ghana. Under the Feeding Ghana program, there are a number of sub-programs. We have the farmer services centers, we have the livestock development program, we have the transformational grains development program, we have the vegetable development program, then we have the tuber development program, we have the poultry farm to the table program, then we have the livestock development program. Now, under each of the programs that I have mentioned, there are clear interventions that President Mahama has planned to put in place to fix the challenges of productivity. And so, since input is the problem, and we have tried various methods of input support, which is what we call the input subsidy, President Mahama is saying that now let's go to a level where we combine input subsidy with input credit. And so he said, let's build farmer services centers in all the agriculture districts, in all the agriculture zones, so that any farmer who needs any input will not go to the open market, will not just go to the open market and buy at the expense of the private businessman who has brought in the agro products from outside to come and sell. But at the farmer services center, the agrochemicals will be bought by government, put there, the seeds will be placed there, the fertilizers will be there, the mechanization equipment, the tractor, the planters, the plow, the combine harvesters would be at the farmer services center. So any farmer that needs this input, all you need to do is to go to the farmer services center, and at the farmer services centers, because all these input commodities are heavily subsidized, the prices will be low. And because the price is low, it cuts the cost of production down. Because when you are carrying a small amount of money, you will be able to procure the inputs that will meet the needs on the farm. And the good thing is that when you don't even have the money to procure the inputs at the time that you have gone to the farmer services center, government will give it to you on credit. And so, for example, now if you need a tractor to plow your land, 1 acre of plowing is 500 Ghana cedi. Under John Mahama, you used to pay 45 cedis to be able to plow 1 acre of land. The gramozone, which we call the condemn, the other name is the condemn, it used to sell for 9 cedis per bottle. Now it is selling for 120 cedis per bottle. That is if you want the highest grade. Now if you want the lowest grade, which is the cheapest, it's around 95 cedis. And so the farmer that used to buy it at 9 cedis is now buying it at 95 cedis. So he's not able to buy. But with the farmer services intervention, the farmer services center will now bring the price of the gramozone down, so that if you are buying it for 90 cedi, you will not buy it for 90 cedi. You may either buy it for half the price or less. Then beyond that, fertilizer. Under your mama, we are giving fertilizers for free. Under this cronies from the MPP, they have increased the price of fertilizer to 600 Ghana cedis per bag. The fertilizer that used to sell for 65 cedis. Now, President Mahama is saying that at the Farmer Services Center, the fertilizer price would also be brought down. So when you go and you need the fertilizer and you don't have the money, it's given to you on credit. Ultimately, what you are doing is that the biggest burden of farmers, which is the input cost, you have virtually cut that down. They need a tractor. They go there, all they need to do is to fuel the machines to plow their lands. And so they are not going to pay 500 Ghana. So they are going to save their money in their pocket. They can invest it into other input sectors and be able to increase productivity. And so with the Farmer Services Center, it will reach a time where a farmer will be able to produce in Ghana without spending a cedi of his own money, because there is the input credit and the subsidy combined, which is cutting down the cost of production and making the farmer more profitable. So this would be a motivation for young people who don't have the capital to even go into farming. And you see, the input sector, apart from the what we call the recurrent inputs, which is the fertilizer, the gramozone, the seeds, and maybe the mechanization services, there is the capital input as well, which is land. You know, the Ghana's land tenure system is another major problem. So Ghanaians are unable to get the land that they want to cultivate. So he wants to cultivate 20 acres of land, but he doesn't have access to the 20 acres of land. Maybe some family land with litigation, and so they will not have access to it. So President Mahama is saying that let's institute a farmland bank, which government will now procure the land, put them down. Any farmer who wants to extend their farm, their production, increase the size of their farm, when you go to the farmland banks, they would give you the land. You pay very small charges, rent charges, then you can go and cultivate your crop. We believe when we do that, generally the fixed inputs and the recurrent inputs, or what we call the recurrent inputs, would come down. And for that matter, the ultimate cost of production will come down. When the cost of production comes down, you increase your profitability. Then you produce more yields. And as you produce more yields, it means that the general price level of food will go down. I don't know if you are aware of what Statistical Services released yesterday. The current food inflation is now 25.9%. Last year, food inflation went up to as high as 61%. In the Savannah region, which is supposed to be a food basket, food inflation is 44%. We are sick. The nation is sick. There is a need for us to do something responsive immediately, something urgent to save us from the impending food crisis. We are having food security challenges. If you look at the hunger rankings, Ghana is dropping continuously. We are increasingly becoming food insecure.
I'm going to ask you to hold on a second. I want us to cross over to the main stage quickly. Let's take a listen to that particular speech. We'll come back so you wind up before the next guest also joins us. So let's cross over to the main podium quickly. Stay with me.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is such a great time in Medina constituency for us to host this very, very important rally. Let me say that 7 December is a very significant day for Ghana. There is no country the world over that progresses or develops without accountability. The foundation of every democracy is rule of law. Under the current administration, rule of law is all-time low. Every institution of state has been compromised. 7 December Every Ghanaian has an opportunity to defend our democracy once again. Every Ghanaian has a duty to defend our democracy once again. Every institution of state needs a reset. Every institution of state needs a reset. Ghana needs a reset. Choboy, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the 2024 Afrobarometer survey, almost 97% of Ghanaians are saying that they do not even have confidence in various institutions of state because of how institutions of state have meddled in the affairs of even political actors. On Saturday, if you are a young person in this country, if you believe in democracy, if you believe in independent institutions of state, then the only man with a track record to reset our institution and to reset our democracy is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Choboy, Minyanum, for the fact that rally way our Medina, evidence say the NDC as a political party remains the most diverse political party. Sawo sikao, sawo ni sikao, sawo papa wo bio, wo mama ni bio, sawo ya bofrao, wo ya penio. NDC akatamanso ne ewa homado bia. Choboy, enti Medina for yabe sremo, aba yakotono, yabe ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 120,000 votes ewa Medina constituency. Choboy, Nacee parliamentary niswa yanyina yanim say yanum adi obiaba. One more presidential candidate crown nidi, one more vice enim nidi, ananu amuba hano, na yasi yafenu lomote, mupe lomote ana, sabikase galamse usiawe, galamse, bika trumu siawe, trumu. Novinyao miekuku damnami alaba akoya dagamiela. It is life and death. We are fighting for the battle of Ghana. Yeta miekuku damnami fide shia nala voter region nala northern region tofo de shia nala nanya avavijijia ka agba ajawana way na miafa former president Jerry John Rawlings. Let the spirit of the NDC be rekindled again. Choboy, Jama, salamu alaikum. Atakbir. Babamu, Manimu, Koya Sekama, Sarauta, Ena Anu Allah. Wallahi Tallahi, Allah be Bakaya Kodoki. Kuma NDC, Musa Kama, Shekaranga, na John Dramani Mahama ne. Shekaranga, na NDC ne. Shekaranga na NDC ne. Shesa 7 December kowa efito mumara majomba mabaya mumara maloya sosubaya saboda Ghana saboda annabi saboda Allah. Choboy Ansa na yabekono. Yawo poem kakra yedima His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Esa sa uba Madina. Madina is now the home of creatives. Choboy. Adana semunti say maybe enyophobia by a friend grace for race. Grace for race, because Madina is a home for creatives. So we have one of our creative children who has a beautiful poem for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. She's going to perform it. Her name is Isruma. Let's welcome Isruma, little Isruma.
She should come this way. You still come this way.
Good evening. My name is Shoma Madina Fwe. Mama Yanso Abama Lawyer Sosu as Madina MP. Osande Eja Koja Ebaho. Vote for John Dramani Mahama.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me a hand. Let me hear you. We have the next Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor John Nana Opoko Ajima. DJ, let's welcome the next Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. DJ, give me music. Let me see your hand. Are you ready? Are you ready for victory? Are you ready? DJ, let's welcome the next Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor James Nana Opoko Ajima. Here comes the professor, the woman of integrity, the mother for all, a woman of valor, a woman of substance. Whoa! Yeah! So, let's welcome Madame Essau, Professor James Nana
once again
Opoko Ajima.
Don't
the Member of Parliament for Medina constituency, lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu, also addressing the crowd here. So if you are just tuning in, you are live on WoezorTV, and of course this is the live coverage of the ongoing campaign rally by the National Democratic Congress here at the Zurak Park in Medina. But again, before we went on the break, I was having an interaction with Dr. Peter Otokunu-Obuama, who is there with me. So let's wrap up quickly in some 2-3 minutes. You were on some points, of course, but let's wrap up with it quickly.
Sure. So the nation is in crisis. The nation is in difficulty. The nation is in distress. And we need somebody who understands the problem of the people. Somebody who has the compassion. Somebody who is honest. Somebody who is experienced to deliver the nation from the kind of doldrums the Bawumia Akufo-Addo government has led this country. And that person is President Mahama. And everywhere we are being across the country, from the villages to overseas, across the waters, in the islands, everybody is saying that this is the time for change. And this is the time for President Mahama. And that change must happen come Saturday, 7th December. And we are very hopeful Ghanaians will choose President John Dramani Mahama as the next president of the Republic of Ghana to come and reset Ghana and build the Ghana that we all want.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us as well. Thanks for speaking to us. So there you heard Dr. Peter Otokunu-Obuama also speaking to us specifically on the plans the NDC has for the agric sector. So, but let me just run you through the program lineup. Yes, there are a number of the parliamentary candidates that will be speaking to the crowd pretty shortly. Earlier, as I mentioned, we heard from Honorable Xavier Sosu. He addressed the crowd. We'll also be taking some brief remarks by the MP for Adenta, Honorable Ramadan, pretty shortly. There will be a speech from Honorable Comfort Doyo, the Member of Parliament for Ada constituency. Then we'll pick a brief remark from John Dumelo, who is contesting on the ticket of the NDC at the Ayaso West Wagon constituency. Then you also have brief remarks from Honorable Jaja from Ayawaso North. Then there will also be a music performance by Kwesi Swat. We'll also take some brief remarks by Dr. Zaneto Rollins. And then there will be a brief remark by Honorable Sam Nacee George of Ningo Prampram constituency. There will also be some brief remarks by Eli Klim Akurugu, DC for Domi Kwabenya. It's another area that you need to pay critical attention to. But the man joining me for our conversation no, you can say that. You can say that. Yeah, is a parliamentary candidate for Sunyani East, Honorable Said Mubarak. Said, thank you so much for joining us. How are you?
I'm good, my brother.
How is Sunyani East?
Oh, by the grace of God, Sunyani is
How ready is Sunyani East ahead of the elections on Saturday?
Thank you so much, my brother. Sunyani East has now turned to green. By the grace of God. By the grace of God, Sunyani East has turned to green. The last rally that we had in Sunyani turned to green. Sunyani turned to green. But I hope, God willing, 7th December, whatever their commitment, the social contract I have with people of Sunyani, I know they are going to translate into vote for us. What I saw is that just 2nd December, the media, the security, the way that they voted, I could see that Sunyani has turned to green. The turnout was 98%. Out of that, I know and believe that, God willing, inshallah, by 10 o'clock, 7th December, Sunyani will turn to NDC. Because of the message that I had with them, it really resonated with the people of Sunyani. You know, for the past 28 years, we've not had this seat. But any social intervention that we are all benefit from it is NDC, which brought it up. You know, the first electricity that we had in Sunyani was brought by NDC. The regional hospital that we are having currently was built by NDC. The road network that we had in Sunyani was built by NDC. The landmark building, which is known as the Cocoa Board, was built by NDC. Anything that we are all benefiting on or benefiting from in Sunyani are all built by NDC. And our people had the opportunity for the past 28 years
nothing of it that they can boast of. So for now, with the message that I gave to the people of Sunyani, all what they are calling for is change. Sunyani is calling for change because we need development. For nothing at all, our certain MP was asked that we need a modernized sports stadium. What he said is that they are going to modernize, or they are going to do some renovation at the sports stadium or the coronation park that we have in Sunyani. My brother, later a year on, we asked them, instead the contractor and the workers are all killed by the COVID-19. This is too ridiculous. I'm praying that God willing, when we win this election, we make sure that we have a modernized sports stadium in Sunyani, which I've discussed with our incoming president, John Dramani Mahama, and he has promised me, Said Mubarak, if you are able to win this seat for NDC, anything that you ask for the good people of Sunyani, I'll let them get it, because I know you are hardworking, you are ready to help your people. And honestly, to be honest with you, the chiefs, the team mothers, anybody, the drivers, the students, we those on the street, everybody's calling for change. And I know come 7th December, you will see that change, because the people of Sunyani are tired. They are fed up with the lies. They are fed up. They are really fed up with lies. And inshallah, I know and hope and believe that 7th December, Sunyani is going to turn to green. This Christmas is going to be for Sunyani, but the Sunyani people are ready for change. Yes.
Honorable, thank you. Because you will have to speak on the stage, we will have to end it here.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Inshallah, next time, we'll get the victory that we all want.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ghana. Thank you, everybody. Sunyani people, I love you all.
Thank you. All right, so there you heard the parliamentary candidate for Sunyani is Said Mubarak, also speaking to us here on WoezorTV. There is one man who has been doing business with the National Democratic Congress for a very long time now. He has been composing the official campaign songs for the party all these years as well. No other person than the name Nacee. The face is known, the name is known, the voice is known as well. Thank you so much. Do you also want change?
Of course.
You want change?
Of course.
You want change?
Of course.
For sure. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm very good.
When you got here, you observed the numbers. What went through your mind?
Honestly, you can see the whole Ghana is ready for change. Before we were able to even get here, how we struggled before getting here, it shows that people are really ready for a change.
So you mean that when you were coming, there was enough traffic on the road?
There's a lot of traffic on the road.
So the people are not even here, but outside.
People are even they are out of their cars, that are walking towards this place.
Let's talk about you and the relationship you have with the NDC. Why do you decide to compose songs for the NDC?
My love for President Mahama is up here, and that drew me closer to NDC. At the beginning, I wasn't, because Ghana, if you're a musician and you decide to compose songs for political parties, you are kind of sidelined. But I took all the risk because I love President Mahama so much, and then the policies of NDC. So I decided to keep on composing songs for NDC and making sure that at least I can sell the name through my song composition. Yeah.
Now you listen to the lyrics, the words in your songs, powerful messages. Sometimes some of us listen and we say, this is the song, this is the word that resonates with even the ordinary Ghanaian. What really inspires you to put such lyrics together?
If you're a musician and you are composing a song for a political party, the party has a lot to talk about, but you need to do your research well, and then so that you can summarize everything that they've said in just a little, 3 minutes, or let's say 2 minutes, to at least to sell the message well. So mostly you need to have lyrics that will connect to the people. That's it.
Okay, very well. We would have to wind up quickly and cross over to the main stage for the commencement, the continuation of the program. But let's move on quickly. If we take a look at the songs you compose, and of course, as I mentioned, it resonates even with the ordinary Ghanaian. Does that represent what John Mahama and the NDC is also promising Ghanaians?
Question again, because of the noise, I couldn't hear you.
So I'm asking you, the words you put together in your songs, and then the man John Mahama, do you think that John Mahama has the Ghanaians at heart, and of course the lyrics resonate exactly or represent the things John Mahama intends to do?
Most of the time, you see, people don't know him that well, because if you haven't gotten close to President Mahama, you might think that the way some, opponents say about him, that's what he is. But when you get close to him, you know that no, he's a different person. He's a very loving person. So it is my duty to make sure that Ghanaians will accept, will know the other side of him than the negative side that the opposition, opponent is talking about.
Are you performing today?
I'm performing.
So what should we be expecting from you?
Anything that you can think about. Yeah. Everything that you can think about.
Before you go, I want you to look into that camera and speak to your fans and the teaming supporters of the NDC that are gathered here. Message of hope.
All that I will tell you is that Saturday is a day that the change will come. So go out there in your numbers and then vote for a change. Vote for a change. Don't change your mind. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Go and vote for a change. Vote for President Mahama and all the NDC MPs. God bless you.
I'm grateful. Thank you so much, Nacee. Enjoy the program as well. I'll dance to your tunes when it comes as well. Thank you so much. So there you heard Nacee, a musician, also speaking to us, and officially he composes the songs for the National Democratic Congress, and there you heard him. The fictional songs that you do here every now and then is proudly composed by Nacee, the artist. And so we will engage some other people who are here as well. But if you are just tuning, you are live on WoezorTV, and this is the special coverage of the ongoing rally of the National Democratic Congress at the Suraj Park here in Medina. And of course, I'll speak to one other youth activist of the NEC, and he's going to tell us much more about what the NDC intends to do for the Timmy youth. Mahama, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm doing well.
You look relatively calm, but looking at the charged atmosphere, what is going through your mind?
Well, I'm excited about the sort of euphoria we have here. I'm excited about the number of people that have showed up to support our candidate, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I'm very optimistic that if we have such a turnout at the polling stations come 7 December, that we should surely secure victory come this election.
Garo, now you and I engaged some time back as well, but I'm going to pose this question to you. You take a look at the manifesto of the NDC. What are those messages? What are those policy proposals captured in there that resonate solely with your age group, your bracket, the youth?
So before I go into the policies, I want to go into the current state of affairs. So for me as a young person in this country, I am taking this election very personally. It's an election that I'm going to be vigilant on. It's an election that I'm going to show up and ensure that my ballot is protected. I'm going to ensure that the NPP cannot use any machinations to change figures. You understand what I mean? I do not trust the NPP, so I cannot have them be in power for another 4 years. It is not possible. It is never possible. We cannot trust the government that implemented e-levy, a government that puts an MP in an ambulance, brought him to Parliament to pass the e-levy bill, and the same person who was Vice President now comes to us and tells us that, you know what, when I come into government, I am going to scrap off the e-levy. I think that the NPP thinks that Ghanaians or young people, we cannot reason, and that is something I dislike. I do not like it when people think that they can take us for granted. I certainly do not like that. Beyond that, when you look at even the state of unemployment in this country, Alhaji Baumia cannot come and sit on TV and say there will be jobs and jobs and jobs when unemployment is at 2.2 million. It has risen from 8.7% to 14.7%. You understand? So this is a government that does not care about this youth. This is a government that does not protect the interests of this youth. And this is a government that is self-seeking. It does not think about Ghanaians. So we definitely cannot give them another 4 years to put us back into more mess and to, destroy this country completely. Now, in terms of the policies, what I can tell you is that there are so many exciting policies in the Reset Ghana Manifesto for young people. So, for instance, when it comes to employment, we have the Ejumera policy, which seeks to set up 10,000 youth businesses every year. On top of that, we know that there is a problem when it comes to access to finance for young people. So what the NDC is going to do is that it is setting up a youth entrepreneurship institution, and it's going to give them a seed capital of 750 million to be able to fund youth businesses. And then there's also, of course, the exciting one, the 1 million coders, which John Mahama even, did something.
I'm going to ask you to hold on a second. Let's go upstairs, take that quick performance, and then we'll come back and wind up. So stay with us. Let's go and take that performance quickly. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
to bless you. Ayazu. Ayaza. Ayazu. Ayaza. Ayazuza. MFA. God bless you. Bon, say my Jesus.
We are supposed to do. We are.
NDC is coming back indeed. Victory! 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 Shall we have these MPs on stage? The MP for Adantan, can we have him? MP for Ada, MP for Ayawaso West Wagon, and MP for Ayawaso North. Can we have them here, please? Hello! Ayazu! Ayazu! We are bringing in a woman who is so strong from the grassroots to the top. Shall we give it up for Honorable Comfort Doyle, MP for that? Give it up for her. We are Mizzou. We are Mizzou. We are Mizzou. We are Mizzou. Ayazu. Oh, women, let me see your hands. Let me see your handkerchief. Let's start rejoicing. We are going to have the next vice president as a woman of substance, not a woman of makeups. Ayazu, Ayazu, a woman who is going to take care of his children, and a woman who is going to support the President of Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Ayazu, Ayazu. Tell the MPP they should start writing their handing over notes, because all we need is a man and a woman in Flaster House for now. Ayazu, the youth, are you here? The youth, are you here? Your mother is coming, and she's going to make sure all the youth are well catered for. Ayazu, Ayazu, Uyemizu. Are you ready for the 24-hour economy? All the technical students, the government is going to start with you, because you have learned the trade and there is no support. You are going to have the support that is needed so that you can establish yourself and employ others. Ayazu, Ayazu, youth in agriculture. Are you ready? Ada is ready. Are you also ready? We are going to make sure we provide all that you need, so that you take good care of the farming and then produce for Ghana to feed itself and export the rest. Are you ready? Are you ready for the victory? Are you ready for Saturday? Saturday is going to be massive. Don't go there alone. Call a friend to call a friend.
and make sure you protect the ballot at where you are. Uye mizu. Ye mamio dende. Ye mamio dende. Ye mamio dende. Ye mamio dende. Ayezu. Adali nyanga watwe buelo. Gadame nyanga watwe buelo. Victory ne mamo wohe kawomi. Ni papa hilama. Ayezu. Noko kra neko pe mistake. Mota Victory he. Akomla moke skirt and blouse. Ayeni papa ikama. Kajenungo. Shao sudoku. Sege. Ada. Ayezu. Wanga 95% la. Wanga 95% la. Awe. Esuo. Blekucha. Enam. Manywa. Adubani Koto. John Dramani Mahama. Wamana Jomi Bako. Ni ne sawo. Ne akawo. Bene pene. Kuni yemi nebwa. Wablo ine pue. Wani klare pachaka. Amabadra kura. Maune jowo kura. This election is not about a slave queen. It's about a mother who is going to be in the kitchen and take good care of her children. Thank you. Chobai. Uyamiza. Inshallah, Nyamaya Duma, 7th December, Ghana is going to turn to green. Bunu Ahafo, Bunu East, and Bunu region is going to turn green. Sunyani being the regional capital for Bunu Ahafo region, and Bunu East was come from Sunyani or Bunu, and Ahafo was come from Bunu. Now if you go to Techiman, they have metropolitan. Sunyani being the mother region for all this region. We were still municipality only just yesterday when I spoke about it for the 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, yesterday, Nana Akufo-Addo decided to give us metropolitan. We know and believe that God, inshallah, when John Dramani Mahama, 7th December, or Minister President, Sunyani being the regional capital, Yapese, Yebenya modernized sports stadium, Yebenya modernized market, Sekedetia, Kotokraba, inshallah, Yebenya Sunyani being the regional capital. Eyazu, J.J. Rollins as the regional hospital at the Maye. And then, Uko Sunyani, Ama Pentidano, Achanin, teaching hospital. We don't have anything there. You need to be a regional hospital. It's a mammogram, I did a mammogram, cancer bamundu fumukura bini honum. He knew honum. Yes, sir. Say, a few way. Sunyani, for the past 28 years, Yatua Bastard Yama MPP, they can't boast of anything in Sunyani. Yabompa is inshallah, 7th December, Sunyani East, Sunyani West, and all the constituencies in the Bunu region. We are going to win all these seats. Nyanya 12/12 with my able regional executives, constituency executives, with our national chairman Asedu Katia from the Bunu region, Inshallah, Bono region is going to turn to green. And Sunyani is, for the first time, the last 28 years, bad one of hope.
Are you ready for the next president of the Republic of Ghana? Are you ready? Let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. Show me your hand. Whoa! 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 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the next president of the Republic of Ghana, come December 7th, we are winning with a one-third victory. Of the Republic of Ghana.
Ayezu.
Ayezuzu. Ayezozo. Do you know something? Ladies and gentlemen, do you know something? I tell you, and I can tell you confidently, I feel it in my bones. I feel you in my system. On the 7th of December, whether they like it or not, whether they agree or not, we are going to have a new president in the person of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Chobai, Chobai, Where Mizuzu. Chobai, before His Excellency President Mahama arrived here, the rain was threatening. The rain was threatening, but we asked God, if the Almighty God would give the NDC the next victory, we pleaded with God to hold on with the rain. And there we are. God has listened to our prayers. On the 7th of December, we shall go out. We shall cast our votes. We shall protect the ballots. Nobody would intimidate us. Nobody can control us. Nobody can fool us. We are ready for a change of government. John Mahama will be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Chobai, 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 Chobai. John Mahama, 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 Oseye. John Mahama, yeah, John Mahama, yeah. Let me see your thumb. Mama show be akokomoti adagrafatu. Aha, gonchi. Kote Saturday. Oba vote o John Mahama. Zu mafia neke. Ba vote o MP Akatamaso. Za John Mahama. MP John Mahama. MP. There is one reason why we must not vote for the MPP, for Dr. Bawumia. It is because they have lied to us. I am going to tell you some of the lies, and you will respond. Alakpato. Nanado and Bawumia said, I shall protect the public purse. Is it true or false? So what do you say? Alakpato, Amale follow and true. They said, I am too old to steal your money. I already have my own money. True or false? They say, Yatisikaso, and so I come here. True or false? He said, try me and see. Bawumia said, try me and see. What do we say? He said, I can develop Ghana without borrowing. Today we have borrowed and borrowed and borrowed. How do we call them? He said, I will arrest the dollar. Today, the dollar has run away. What do we say? So when you go to the ballot box, remember that these people, they are alakpato, they are liars, they don't tell the truth. Ambala for the jam. Oh, waka for Shikaya. What for Shikaya? John Dramani Mahama. There you are. Boy. Are you ready for the handsome man? Are you ready for the handsome man? Let's welcome John Dumelo to the stage. Choboy. Ayazu. I am going to be very brief. Today is the last but one day in opposition. 7 December, let us all come out and vote. Let us all bring your family, your friends, everybody in your community to come and vote for the NDC. Let us send the elephant back into the bush. Choboy. Ayawasu West is coming under NDC on the 7th of December. Dominic Wabenya is coming under NDC on the 7th of December. Greater Accra, we are sweeping it across. Choboy. When they bring the money, take it. When they bring the rice, take it. When they bring the salt, take it. When they bring everything, take it and vote against them. Because 7 December, we are resetting Ghana to the right direction. Thank you so much. I love you and I die for you.
We have another woman. I see her in Parliament already. Let's welcome Eliklim Aklugu, our principal Dominic Wabenya. Choboy. Ghana for ya dear. For 8 painful years, Yetumi I enjoy a mamwe boniwe. Iti enemy jina me be mamu certificate. Say, ya dear, for 8 painful years. Amenaso. Ejumana ya bebre nya amenaso. 7th December. Sa upia, fra unya, fra umame, fra neighbor, fra customer. Na kopono. Udu wa menshe bibia. Chiniana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or Baba Choni Juma Panoso, Udi Manu Zua, now they are all the parliamentary candidates. Choboy, Mata Mikukeso, Lema, Mubamuso, Kukudu me Betty Fuska, Jama Muna Gore Muku, Aki on the Kuyina. Tamuna yake 7th December ekuta kujifa koruwana kutuna His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sakujefa kuria kubaye all the parliamentary candidates across the entire country. Choboy imaduma ya baba jeba fara ya tuma ya mome ya tutuma sunga 7th December sagala sapaya ya yusira paka you Mabia.
Thank you.
John Dramani Mahama. Let the candidate was Zawabi. Choboy. Lavinia Fawo. Akpanami. Mijagba. Miwodo. Hayado. 7th December. Nabido Fima. Midoku Hahiaji. Mikono His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nemi adele parliamentary candidate Okata Akpanami. Choboy. Tobi Kwabeja Oseye. Give me a wave hand. Tobi Kwabeja, we are taking over. We are taking over. Thank you so much. Ayazu. We have an amazing man in the house. The Jata family, where are you? Jata family, where are you? Let me see your hand. Shall we welcome Honorable Sam Jata George on the stage?
The victory of John Mahama and Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajeman is starting on Saturday, and we head for the Flagstaff House on Saturday. Let us tell the NPP that the so-called claims on digitalization, there is only one king of digitalization in Ghana. His name is John Dramani Mahama. When the fundamentals of your digitalization are weak, the e-gates will not open for you. Let us ask Bawumia, Jack, where are you? Like his Ghana Post GPS. On Saturday, as Ghanaians go to the poll, we vote for one reason: the reset of Ghana. A vote for John Mahama is a vote to protect our culture, to protect our family values. A vote for Bawumia and Napo is a vote for homosexuality, is a vote for comprehensive sexuality education. And Ghanaians say no to Trumu Trumu, no to Trumu Trumu, no to Trumu Trumu. We need John Dramani Mahama to come and sign the bill into law. Ayazu, if you love the children of Ghana, if you love our family values, if you love your faith as a Christian, if you love your faith as a Muslim, if you love your faith even as a traditionalist, you know that we do not support homosexuality. Napo must account for the money he took from UNESCO to introduce comprehensive sexuality education. Bawumia should tell us why he has not taken a stand against Akufo-Addo on the LGBTQ matter. On Saturday, we will vote for against them and vote to make sure that we end corruption.
Indeed, it's a no-no for Bawumia. Thank you so much. It's a no-no for Bawumia.
Thank you. Are you ready for change? Are you ready to end the corruption? Are you ready to end the suffering? Are you ready to reset Ghana? The youth of Ghana, are you here? Are you charged for victory? Are you afraid of everybody? Let's welcome the army and the general of the Green Army, General himself, George Oparado.
The Green Army. So, boy, do we have the youth here? Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. The nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to oppose and make her great and strong. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building a motherland. Again, we are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building a motherland. So,
hey, Ayezu, Oyemizu, Oyemeza, Abade Mahama Fa, and I must say that Abade Mahama Fa. We have only two messages for Akufo-Addo and the Electoral Commission. Come Saturday, the young people of this country will go to the polls and vote. We will be voting for change. We expect every electoral officer who is given the opportunity to go and work to do his job. To Nana Akufo-Addo, our message to you is simple. President Mahama handed over to you a peaceful nation. We are challenging you and we are daring you that anything you do otherwise than handing over to Nanado will not result well. Ghanaian youth, it is our time to stand up and fight for what is right. It is our time to go out there and defend the ballot. Every one of us, our fortunes and our destinies are being gambled by this criminal organization we call a government. Come 7th December, come Saturday, you and I have the opportunity to redeem Ghana again. Anytime Ghana has been at a crossroads, it is young people like you that have stood up to defend and uphold the image of Ghana. Go out there and vote. And as your commander, I assure you that the Green Army of the NDC will do everything possible to protect your vote. Nobody is more Ghanaian than anybody. Saturday, vote John Mahama and vote for your member of parliament. Let's bring about the change we desire. Let's build the Ghana you and I want. Thank you and God be with you.
Thank you, the commander of the Green Army.
Thank you
so much, Commander Papu. Thank you. Hey, Yazoo, are the women here? Women of Ghana, are you here? Let me see your hands. Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Shall we welcome the National Women's Organizer of the NDC, Dr. Mrs. Hannah Louisa Bisiu Kote. Choboy. Hey, Eyezu, Eyeza, Muyamizu, Muyameza, Jo Empenyi for me Pamuchow, Midinidie ma Omampenyi John Dramani Mahama, and then the Hukani, and then a bedi H. Professor Nana Jen Opokuajiman, Ghana Mamu Hall, Ghana Mamu Hall, Ghana Mamu Hall. Asemba kopena ya waka akana fiwa bope memenda na Ghana ma ya fa hodie no edru ho Ghana ma ani Ghana mabunu ya wo eniema pa omampanyini John Dramani Mahama ode brayen ebi ni ema bank no ema dia meka kira mo ne se ya chi mo ne yana kasa na ma ya nyinsen Emayanyim ye yedie, Emayanyim ye mpuntio, Emayanyim ye kanko, Emayanyim ye wantu atwaso yedie, Emayanyim ye masuku, Emayanyim ye kronmonyuma, Emayanyim ye jatre, Emayanyim ye fahudie, Emaye awobekayen December 7th, Ema bag ben yade kwa wo aye voters ID card money bag yade kwa wo no emma labor ward ben yako aye polling centers baby a baby atu aba baby a wo ba tu aba baby a wo kunu tu aba aho ye labor ward midwives nene hemfo the electoral commissioners electoral commissioners and my drew one and Papa no de Bamaya so I am ballot papers name pie de Bamaya so and ma a drew mresa was yan chimna yang kunim diena I hene find the best so my betchem chinya watching ya biama chinya so chinya no ahwani ebesom nada ben ye bepia ya de kokromoti ya de kan inkinim ne de si chinya ne nchaya aya wo ye nkunim die Na ya wo ye die. Ni ya wo ya hoto. Ya wo ya fa wo die. Na me go omboa onshira. Ghana ma edamase. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Balakatidibe Shekatidi. Ezu. At this moment, I have the honor to invite my colleague member of parliament, a man I call Terminator 1, the smooth operator, the COVID operator. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablako?
Ayazu, Ayaza, Ayazuza, Ayazuzazu, MFA, Ehejo. The people of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has won Saturday's December 7, 2024 elections by the grace of God. No man born of a woman can take the people's victory away from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now Ghanaians have seen the difference. They claim they are pursuing bold solutions. The people pursuing bold solutions are commissioning e-gates. Our nation builder, he builds an iconic airport which wins international awards. So who is really pursuing bold solutions? No other person than His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. They also claim that they are the party of possibilities. Yeah, they are right. Bizarre possibilities. Who will have thought that you can dig a hole for 339 million Ghana cedis? Who will have thought that you can pay $2.5 million for Sputnik V vaccines manufactured in Russia to sheikhs, shonky sheikhs from Dubai? Who will have thought that you can pay $12 million for Palugu Dam that doesn't exist? Bizarre possibilities. Who will have thought that the DRIP project, which should not have cost us more than $76 million, they are paying from our taxes over $178 million. Yes, bizarre possibilities. Who will have thought that there will be a functioning presidential jet and President Akufo-Addo will charter 20,000 euros an hour jet, squander our resources? Who will have thought that you can demolish dozens of national assets, from the bungalows of judges, the Judicial Training Institute, the Shraj bungalows, passport head office, scholarship secretariat, the Malian ambassador's residence, just to dig a hole? Yes, they are indeed the party of bizarre possibilities. We are the party of transformation, the party of development, the party that brings progress, the party that cares for the people. That is who we are, and that is who John Dramani Mahama is. Ladies and gentlemen, this election is about accountability. Akufo-Addo is doing everything to impose his puppet and his poodle in Baumia so that he will escape accountability. But he lies bad. Operation Recover All Loot is coming for them. They will pay for the state capture. They will pay for the dissipation of our resources. They will pay for the corruption. Everybody will pull out their monies from under their beds. The Cecilia Dapa syndrome is coming to an end. They will account for their crimes, their atrocities against the Ghanaian people. Operation Recover All Loot is going to happen. President Akufo-Addo will not get insurance. he will not get protection from imposing his poodle and his puppet on us. Can you imagine when President Akufo-Addo said he was going to protect the public purse? We didn't know that we will spend all our time protecting the public purse from him. Can you imagine that? When Bawumia said that the era of single sourcing and inflated contracts is coming to an end, we didn't know that what he actually meant is that when it is single sourcing of his brother's company, Resource Access Limited, which has won over $200 million in contracts under dubious single source circumstances, that one he doesn't see it, that one he doesn't criticize it, that one he doesn't talk about it, that one he doesn't stop it. But their time is up. The Ghanaian people have made up their mind. Operation Recover All Loot is coming. President John Dramani Mahama is going to recover the over $5 billion that they have stolen from the Ghanaian people. Let us be vigilant. God bless you all.
Thank you. The investigator of our time. Thank you so much, Honorable. Are you ready? Mahama Bakwo, Ijuma Baby. Are you ready? Ghana, are you ready for Saturday? That's going to be freedom. Mahama Bakwo, Ijuma Baby. We are going to dance. It's our brother Jack Alolomi here. Let's give it up for him. God will make a way indeed on Saturday.
Tomorrow by this time. Are you here? Hey, my God will make a way where seems to be no way. The Lord will change my life. He will change my destiny. He will the Lord will change my life. He will change my destiny. Come on, He will make a way where seems to be no way. The Lord will change my life. He will change my destiny. Give me the time. The Lord will change my life, my life, my life. He will change. Tomorrow by this time, God will make a way for me. Give me time, He will make a way. Tomorrow by this time, God will make a way for me. He will make a way. Saturday by this time, One I did to say Mahama Omaji. One I did to say Mahama Omaji. Him wakinu him. Chobai. Okay. Me yenati. Oh. Him is John Dramani Mahama. Oh my God, oh my God, I need a house on the wall. Maybe I need a house on the wall. Oh my God, oh my God, I see oh my God, I see you need a swan. DJ, hold on. Me transnatie, me passe ye bibi. Ghana mo ha. NDC for mo ha. Yeah, Chicano. Mama. Dabi mantone. Missy mama. Hey, we are breaking the 8, stopping the 8 with 24-hour trouble.
Oh no.
Look, those watching on TV, let me assure you, no amount of intimidation, no amount of vote buying will prevent the NDC from winning the next election. Inshallah, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is the next president of the Republic of Ghana, whether they like it, whether they want it, he will be the president of the Republic of Ghana by the grace of the Almighty Allah. Victory! Hey! At this level, let me welcome the indefatigable, hardworking, courageous, handsome national organizer, Joseph Yami. Ayazuzu. Ejo. Ya damu ni na mwase. Awa ajumapa. Ya ye awa afitwe afi abatuo emu. Obia bo ajuma aka 2 days. Enam yenu akai aya de ade kwakwaje nkunimdie no aba. Nie ehia ane akukudro, nie ehia ane vigilance. Si ebegina ne yahwe se obi enwia abanum. Abeka asamba akonchira o se ya tete nsembebre se omo tamprinte ballot papers. Omo ballot papers ku baby. Where the easiest thing that obi to me aye, but the difficult thing is say what the ballot box echo change the original ballot box, and that is where we want each and every one of you to be at the polling station. So to abani we are obia show so kofie. Let's dedicate that day for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Maminfa assembly ama a police for Sayaya dia young conquer basa. No, if they fail, say Obama MP before I respect the rule of law, we are ready to face whoever. Now say, oh mother will of the people. So we are assuring you, said Yomu Yebia Yanim, Yomu Yebia Yahu. And we are ready to make sure that all their plans will fail. Yesu, we will be laughing on the 8th of December. John Dramani Mahama will be preparing to be sworn in on the 7th of January 2025. Yesu, when I invite our Zogos coordinator, Alaji Kuri Yanga Chobai A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Malik yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Iyayena maza da mata Chobai iyayena maza da mata
On the 7th December, inshallah, Mornah the sabon president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. She the sabon president on the 7th December. Amma wannan bai faruwa, she kowa ya tashi yayi aiki. Naji Allah shiga zakwanne mu, Allah raba mu da kudi. Ku yi hankuri, ku karbi kudi ku ci. Ku tuna wahalar da muka suka samu shekara 8 kenan. Komi mu ya bata, kudin ya bata, ayyukan mu ya bata. Wasu mamatan su sun bar su don ba kudi. Ku yi hankuri. John Dramani Mahama na zuwa on the 7th December ya zo gyara mana gari mu. Kowa ya tashi aiki. Asuba 7th December ayi nafila roki Allah. Allah ya bashi nasara. Ka ba John Dramani zu ka kare sasu ka bashi za. Magana na don gudu. Na gode muku. Salamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you.
Ayasu Choboy Mama Oseye. Let me see yourself. Mama Oseye. Choboy Mama Je John Mama Je Choboy Ayasu Yewayenuano PNC Fuawa Electoral Commission MPP Yamafim Amusama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the NDC policy Adibano and Buagana. So we invite the PNC leadership Namuna Bekasa, Honorable Mohammed, also Samanuka Chabai, PNC Fuawa. They are supporting the NDC. They are voting boom. And the Vice Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
If you love Ghana and you know, clap your hands. If you love Ghana and you know, clap your hands. If you love Ghana and you really love Ghana, clap your hands. Choboy. Choboy. 2024. Ghana has decided for John Dramani Mahama as President of the Republic of Ghana. Since our disqualification from contesting the 2024 elections, it took only one brave and courageous person to chide the Electoral Commission and to tell the truth that Bernard Mornah and the PNC are more worthy than some of the people on the ballot, and John Dramani Mahama is the only person that could say that. Since the National Executive Committee's declaration that the PNC should join John Dramani Mahama for president, we have gone about 11 regions, and what we see is that Ghana has decided and that change has come to Ghana. It is just a day from today that we'll be casting our ballot. And we of the PNC urges every Ghanaian who is desirous of getting employment for the young ones in our society to see the 24-hour economic proposal by John Dramani Mahama as a veritable program that will secure jobs for the millions of Ghanaian youths. We have no doubt that the government of Nana Akufo-Addo has vetted every institution, and we need to sweep away the debt by bringing John Dramani Mahama to sweep them away. We are confident of the coming victory, and that is why we have gone the length and breadth of this country to campaign for John Dramani Mahama. As we take back seat and allow you to go back home, be assured that on Saturday you are not only voting, but you are voting and staying so that your ballot will be counted, so that the victory that we are all craving for will come to Ghana. Finally, let the world know that nothing will be done to prevent the coming into force of John Dramani Mahama as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. God bless you. God bless our humble Ghana, and let the nation be straight and strong. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Change is coming. Are you ready for change? Saturday is a day of freedom. Change is coming. We're going to have a song by our brother Kwasi Swat. Let's give it out for him. Ozu.
Saturday was from Mama today. Mempe bad energy. No bad energy. Message, yempe bad energy. Carry your wahala go. One come on to message then. Yempe bad energy. No bad energy. Message, yempe bad energy. Carry your wahala go. What's it? Oh, they want no fire. Whoa. Oh, when you so, I was so from the it's a mouth to me, or many move a dead. Ya bravo, the new black, no Maya Pabe, if you Yama Yaquabe, Papa was the council, he made it now, or just now, Brian Bonono. I'm a more bonny as you got on it, you will be down by a sick cocoa. One of the customers, I shall walk in my room for one of your grades. Dollar Babo. Sidi Timinto, the drove wire then, Gaba Timinto, 24 pounds or so, I was Timinto, Kakaya Medias, who boy was a Timinto. What's it? And then Sabi, the man, whoa, see, and I who knew in a mama, yeah, and not who knew Nami too, crazy, and I who knew in a mama. Kata fi ṣe ẹni kúrọ̀ yẹn, omi ẹ̀rẹ́ tún yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ tún sí ẹ̀ bá rẹ̀. Mo ti yé ní kọjá mi sí à, náà mo ní mọ̀ mú sí àfọ́ àbùjẹ́. Ebe yẹn kwan inú yẹn wo ṣe yẹ ká ẹ̀ yẹn. Mma yẹ ká níyàwó ṣe nkwadaa ní ùsùn adìyẹ. Èntì wúrọ̀ èfiri sẹ́sì kù dáin ní wọ́n bubu tiẹ̀ yẹ́yẹ́yẹ́. Belly fool where they kill you. So corruption and dirty day. And when we run this I'm Kaku whoa. Yeah. You know what say we yeah so for. Yakuwa you can't need and I want you for. But since the day you turn honorable, you soon will buy other yes a devil. I don't know who you now me too. I who you lead a share my mama. Yeah. The thing is yo. Yeah, that will come. Yeah. But you want drive and TV. Yeah, we have to go to your Juma. Yo. And then number Sabasa, ABC and Chicho. In a soup. Santini and Timindi. Mampe, Bibi, yeah. I'm right here, yeah, doctor. Yeah. Mama today, slow down. It's not
Thank you. Thank you so much. Baumi ade na no afifa ye ho ampa. But Saturday your best system. Ezu. Hello. Hello. Do we have our sister Teresa Winnie here? Are you ready for Teresa? Obana! Obana! Give it up to her. Let me see your head. 1, 2. Cho boy. Subway way. Enti me to Osuruna say, are you ready? Cho boy. Cho boy. Cho boy. Hey Yesu. We are Mizu. We are Miza. Are you ready for power? Show your hands. 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 Hey Yesu. We are ready to reset the nation. We will not toy with the destiny of our nation any longer. Hey Yesu. Are you ready to sweep voters to the police stations? Are you ready to sacrifice your time? It is going to be worth it. The child that needs a pad is pleading with you. The market women are pleading with you. Those whose banks have collapsed are pleading with you. Let's vote for change. Let's vote for change. Let's vote for change. Okay, great enough. Oh boy. We are sucking the elephant to the bush. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, and the people of Okankwe North are grateful. Thank you. Are the people of Adantan here? Adantan to the world. Adantan, let me see, let me see, let me see. Adantan, you have the finest MP. Let's welcome our member of parliament who is still maintained.
Boy, Eyezu, can you see victory? Can you smell victory? Inshallah, on Saturday, we are going to change. Choboy, Inyamime, Greater Accra about determined election. Greater Accra about determined election. Kaja 92, every party need win or Greater Accra and win or general elections. She in the last election 2020 will win Greater Accra. She was now president here because we won by a small margin. Makpanya Fai, Afine, Nyaha, Niwaha, MPP, a gap of 250-300,000 Greater Accra. If we can deliver more than 53% in Greater Accra, it is a done deal. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is coming back as president. Choboy. On Saturday, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will be the president-elect. However, John Dramani Mahama, he needs a comfortable working majority in parliament. If you vote for Mahama Zoo, then you vote for the PC. John Mahama, PC. John Mahama, PC. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Adantan is not going anywhere. We are taking it again.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana, are you ready to move forward with a good change? At this juncture, I have the honor to invite one of the most intelligent young men the NDC has produced, a man of intelligence, an astute gentleman, a brainy guy, a sharp communicator, the National Communications Officer of the great NDC, the Honorable Sami Jemfi. Choboy, Eyezu, Abusiafo na ya nije da.
And now you need da because aka enam yenu pa just 2 days. Me say how many days? Just 2 days. Nadia da ya nyina ya koma soro nyame wa dan wa yama ye. Just 2 days. Not the nation builder. Oya kwai Mahama. Osiadai Mahama. Empuntu nyuma ra Mahama. Wabeje ye free abusuafo insem choboy. Eyezu. Ghana fo nyina so mo pensesa. Nansesa no so beba mpa. Because enne Ghana fo omodo omujam. No mo nim se ne sihihie omo se. Omo hwe omo asetrem no ma yade an. Ye hwe ya asetrem ni ayade an. Because they say dear Ghana enye nankwa na ahokyere ba ya che choboy but ahokyere we dear asofo obi nim na kai o se abruzo choboy ena wo to wa yenyadan yento ufri so yenyadan yentua boys choboy ena juma ho na fine girls ne so wana me pamacho ena emono yetimito mama bresto dokoro baako 1 cedi ena dokoro baako 3 cedis dokoro baako 5 cedis dokoro baako 7 cedis dokoro baako 10 cedis choboy yema we school ti fie peduma omunya eduma nya ye bisa Dr. Bawomia die no woma mabunu a ose owo sisifiani bi choboy sisifiani ebe ye peduma na ye be sisifia Ghana fo ekom de ye kan Bawomia se nyame na shira ye Bawomia se nyame shira woni Samira ena ahye yen. Will we vote for these people again? Never. They will never respect the people of this country if we make that mistake. Choboy omoba omusi yetisika soso diai omusi yatu abama omwa omoba ya 1 district 1 village 1 constituency. Choboy me pa cha unzaka factory ana nadam neswa $1 million neswa na ninyina ya 419 na wanya bibia ma wasi ya bone krono enne bo hye ninyina ya hu but na ohia ni koye mobile money na ya tenu levy and na boys ko twa better ni ati omo batten life. John Mahama is coming, and within his first 90 days in office, 11 obechem. Choboy, Betty 11 obechem. Kobe 11 obechem. Bola 11 obechem. Na yesika na omoyia edegu omon passeno. John Mahama has a message for them. He is coming with Operation Recover All the Loot. Choboy. And you know one of the people who will lead Operation Recover All the Loot? Give it up to the Basin Taliban. The Basin Taliban. Choboy. The Basin Taliban. Yesika. Baako dia free omo. Yadebeya hospitals. Yadebesi suku adan. Yadebeya kwan papa. Yadebeya nsuo nwajuma. Yadebeya Women's Development Bank. Yadebeya nsanujuma. Yadebeya 24-hour economy. So don't give up. It's left with 2 days. Change is coming. Victory is coming. John Mahama is coming. Choboy. On that note, let me take this opportunity to introduce our next speaker. Choboy, Are you ready for power? Are you ready for the chief executive officer of the NDC? Then lift up your hands and shake your hands. Lift it, wave at me.
The general of all generals,
the general secretary,
the general
secretary,
General Idi Amin is under him.
Secretary,
General Idi Amin is under him.
Honorable
The general of the NDC, the chief executive of the NDC.
The general secretary. Voter regime, make some noise.
Whoa, let's welcome the Honorable Fifi Fiave Kote.
Ezuzu,
Bodo. Bodo.
Amafa.
Mia.
Amafa. Mauana. Nyala wono. Ala sewa nyona wo. Mauana. Nyala wono. Zialesiwa anyona wo. Ojika mega. Chobo wo. Mele. Yesu bako. Mauana. Nyala wono. Zialesiwa anyona. Thank you. My song just says that once you stand by the truth, God will fulfill his word. And the word of God concerning December 7 is that Ghana is due for victory. Ghana is due for change. Ghana is due for the coming back of John Dramani Mahama, and no power will stop it. I want to just spend 2 minutes, especially to talk to the young people of Ghana. December 7 is for you, the young people of our country. You have seen over the last 8 years what has happened to this beautiful country of Kwame Nkrumah and of Jerry John Rawlings. The suffering, the pain, the disappointment, the loss of hope, the total pain that has taken over our country. On 7 December, you need to come out in your numbers and make a statement once and for all that enough is enough. Your statement on Saturday must tell the MPP and the rest of the world that enough is enough. Don't take it for granted. The victory has not yet been won. We need to make sure that every single one of you takes it all the way to the very last minute of Saturday. Because the people we are fighting are desperate for themselves and will do anything to stay in power. So NDC and the rest of Ghana, the fight on Saturday is not an NDC fight. It's a fight for our country. We need to make sure that Ghana finds hope again on Saturday. The future of our young people depends on the victory of NDC come Saturday. Saturday is a day of destiny. Saturday is a day where Kwame Nkrumah, Jerry Rawlings, Prof. Mills, all of our ancestors will be watching to see how ready you are to fight for our country. As President Trump will say on Saturday, fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Fight for Ghana. Fight for the soul of Ghana. Fight for the victory of this beautiful country. Because if we make the mistake and Baumia wins on Saturday, this country is virtually gone. MPP will say you can do anything and still manage to use money and steal an election. So it is a fight not for NDC, it is a fight for the very soul and survival and the future of our country. Eyezu, power belongs to the people. And on Saturday, you the people must take the power to yourselves. And in John Dramani Mahama, you are bringing somebody who has the humility and the simplicity to work for you and make sure we restore this country again. My final word is to the NDC. The reset of Ghana is not just about the taking over from the MPP. It is the reset of the NDC itself. NDC must understand that this is not business as usual. Ghana is not giving us an opportunity for us to come and do the nonsense that we have seen over the last 8 years. Charity must begin at home, and NDC must be the first to set that example. And John Mahama, I am sure, will lead that crusade. NDC, you must not disappoint Ghana. Ghana, NDC is the hope for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give it to the Honorable Fifi Kwete, the General Secretary of the next ruling party, the NDC. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to the peak of the program. We are getting to the climax of the program. At this juncture, we are going to call on the giant slayer, the executioner, the general of all generals. General Idi Amin is under him. General Petraeus is under him.
Hey!
All the chairmen are under him.
Hey!
He is going to deliver victory for us.
Hey,
the NDC is going to win the next election.
Victory!
Under the chairmanship of the general of all generals. By inviting the general, let me invite the campaign manager, Professor Joshua Alabi, to come to the stage with the chairman of the great NDC, General Asiedu Okatia. Whoa! 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 Give it to Professor Joshua Alabi, who is joining the general himself, the chairman general, the man of integrity, the executioner, the powerful man, the strong man, General Asiedu Okatia.
Stronger together.
Hey! Hey! Thank you very much. For the past 2 months, we've mounted a campaign never seen in the history of this party since 1992. There has been a total mobilization of the party, with each single party member finding work to do to contribute towards the removal of the elephant from office. I've just come to thank all of you, national executive members, current and former, regional executive committee members, constituency executive committee members, branch executive committee members, and all foot soldiers. But I just want to remind you that it is not over until it is over. This far, we've done very well. But we need to crown our effort by continuing the mobilization to urge people to go and cast their votes. And after that vote has been cast, let us mobilize to protect that vote until it results into a declaration. I've gone through all 16 regions of Ghana, visiting over 200 constituencies across the regions. And the message is loud and clear. That message, which I want to deliver to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is that the people of Ghana have decided to return you back to the presidency, whether you like it yourself or not. And there is another message, and that is that Ghanaians want majority, absolute majority of our candidates elected into parliament, because there's a lot of work to be done. We need a strong majority to be able to undertake the institutional reforms that are necessary to reset this democracy. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the elephant knows this. Nana Akufo-Addo and his team are riding on the back of a tiger. They fear to get down, otherwise they could be devoured. But tell them that the longer they remain at the back of the tiger, they will still die anyway, because they will die of hunger and thirst. And so, the message is clear. Let them get down and face the consequences of their own actions for the past 8 years. But they are very, very unrepentant. Even with only 48 hours remaining, they still want to conduct themselves with impunity. Everywhere in the past 1 week, wherever NDC has been trying to organize a function, they use state powers to undermine that. But let them understand this message, that whether we hold a rally or we don't hold a rally, the people of Ghana have decided. And the decision is that John Dramani Mahama is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. ASU and NDC is at the verge of making history. The National Democratic Congress is going to be the first political party in the history of this country that will generate the first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana. And it's already happening live. But finally, ladies and gentlemen, I want to urge you, all of a sudden, MPP itself have found reason to campaign for President John Dramani Mahama and to campaign and urge you to work and campaign against our parliamentary candidates. Tell them that we have seen through all their tricks. President Mahama is going back into office with a solid majority in parliament. We are not going to fall for the tricks of the skirt and blouse people. We are voting President Mahama and voting our parliamentary candidates. And standing here and having worked with the 276 parliamentary candidates of this party across the country, I am convinced that we are returning back into office with a very strong majority in Parliament. I want to thank all the parliamentary candidates for the hard work they have put in so far. I want to thank all the party executives from national to foot soldiers. I thank you very much for being part of this total mobilization of NDC. But let us crown it with a solid vote and then be prepared to defend the people's verdict. I don't want to go on anymore because you have work to do tomorrow to prepare for the D-Day. So let me reserve the rest of what I have to say so that we will meet again. We will surely meet again with a bigger gathering than this. And that day will be a day of celebration. That day will be a day of the celebration of the second independence of this country. I am not talking about policy again. But as far as I'm concerned, the reset of our state institutions, our institutions of governance, our institutions of accountability, our institutions that manage the natural resources of this country, their resetting is far more important than isolated development projects. And so, for the first year, I urge all of you to let us focus on resetting the institutions of governance and democracy in this country. If we get the institutions right, then any development that we undertake will be lasting. But if we rush and leave the institutions in their rotten state like this, no development will survive. I thank you all and may God bless you. We will meet again to celebrate our victory. Thank you. Thank you. By part of the institution. So thank you very much and may God bless our home. I can continue.
Choboi, Choboi, Choboi.
Uyamizu, Uyamizu, Uyamiza. Give them the zoo. Hejo, Hejo, Amefa. We are getting there. Ezu, we're going to have our mother very soon. And before there is a young lady who has been inspired. There's a young lady who has been inspired by our mother and has mentored her. She wants to come and give a word and introduce our mother. Shall we have Karen Koyokote? Please give it up for Choboy! 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 Youth! Youth! Power! Power! Action! Ayazu! Ayaza! Uyamizu! Standing on all existing protocols, tonight I stand here to speak on behalf of the youth and the women. Dear young people, as we go to the polls on Saturday, please and please again, do not allow yourselves to be bought with 50 Ghana cedis. Your future
independence of Ghana. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is promising us the no fee stress. He is bringing the 1 million coders program. The National Apprenticeship Program is coming our way. Yepewe na yepedie. Imabuno wa hasei. Mislamo mimni da ebei emo bianda dawo. Emo waka wedi sa 50 cities bubenyebi. Let's vote right. Let's use our thumbs right. And to our mothers, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is promising us the National Women's Bank. Ya maminum, ya babusia sa. Debiana ya boya damu kokoko. Ya babusia sa. Ya nyajane toma ya mama mumundi. Mimini da ebei. And 50 Ghana. And Tom Wadachi. And 50 Ghana. And Tom Wadachi. When you vote His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you vote your parliamentary candidates. And please, as we do this on Saturday, we are making history. We are going to have the first female Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. She is a woman of substance, a woman of integrity. She is incorruptible. She has the people at heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I deem it all honor, and I have the singular privilege to introduce to you the first female Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, the ever beautiful, the competent, the great woman, the woman of integrity, Her Excellency, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman. Let's welcome her as she comes. A woman of substance, a woman who will speak for us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome today.
The victory of James coming again.
Sanity to the
victory of James coming again.
Vice President of the Republic of Ghana.
Nana Opoku-Agyeman.
The ever beautiful Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman.
The victory of Mahama.
Sama brebre kakra ho enya hwe ebe wie sese ya eyezu medamo ase ensama esa meka no munim se ena me boss wa ha enti meja ni nyina ama no no aba be kasa a kire yen me mejina ha asedan ko na mede bremu ye chin Ghana fa na nyina na ne aye me fe ni se obi abọ no ho modin say a word for a chairman, the Obia Bomodin. Na de Casekran say, Obio no Akran NDC Nimuno. On call meeting Biada. Nan sorti a Casano, and no Aquaco join a branch. Nefesh, Mumia Molsam, Emma NDC for Yana, Nejma Suna Maye. Ni Sana maybe sana kome. Gabi anye bie. Oh nya bie. Gabi anye bie. Nya bo modern won danya shi. Ni noni won ta wo ke ache. Mokwa ya ni mokwa ba. We are all tired. Obia so wabre.
enti JM victory no ba ejina me ne wo so memenda sama ho ejina me ne wo so memenda na me wa hyem kase se me wa rehyem kase se ye NDC fo ne yenye hufuo ohawa aba oman yi mu no so wo ye abofra afa ne ebe wo de atwen so ye abofra ya wo preko vaccine na ya asem why abofra wo primary school fiancy and wunya book da etinim de ebe na abofra no odi ko nanim na ne nua pani so awako do secondary school no and now ko school 3 weeks and now ba fie 3 months and no ye ko sua wo hemfa etima hu se wo ya abofra wo ya bebu no wo ya panimo obi enya ne de ne ya wo panifo no mu ene se ja onim se ne pension no e was said ebeye enti osiesie ni sika kakra bibi ya ne fe kro se me hui me dwe me ho daachi okoye we nyina wie ya obi so bibi aba e friend no haircut won mo kra no mo de ya ma ahweho kese won ma sum oman yi kwan paso ensesi ade obi enya ne de ye say ye ton ade ne ento say ye free ayento na ni nyina mu say ya mofra say ya bebu na otifie say ya empanifo a wo mo sanka musika no sankrofo nyina no samo behwo de mani betu forma hwe bibia eho na behu say e ma na brekese me ni anu ma mo ha e ma no wo henfa use no wo henfa e mo friend o mini ha o mada asamfo ba ko pani edija mo eni da so ho na eni da so ne ye be chance memenda menim so obi abeba esanye nipa ba ko na obre said ameka men kasapi men danyeshi baraka medamo ase bebre medo obi as woja ne bibia na oba ha na bibi wutu kwan bia na obi sa ho sei dia odi wanim no otesen yera Mahama yehu no da na say yehu no da yenim so obuade yenim so odi no kure yenim so onjen nko aho yenim san hyehyɛ a ɔde ba no ɛso obi aso ɛno ne amambu papa wo ba ya yehu dia wo ye mama yanka ya ya san mesre mo memene da a ɛyɛ ɔchi na chi ye momodin de o se ne buafu mento aba ne bio yese yesrew obuafu ne ati ase ne mo beto aba no de o se o me de mento ma NDC da mo kan chance sesamri de mia ma mi odende maba mi se obia metu bi e ma yen na normal dania ebeko yen so ama yen nyina. Thank you all very much. Madam Nacee.
Thank you. Let's give it to our mother. Let's show some love. Ladies and gentlemen, now way. Now pay. Whoa. Show.
Hey! 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 Are you ready? The Onapo man is in the house. The Onapo man is in the house. Are you ready for Kwan? Are you ready for Kwan? Let me see your hand. Move it in the air. Let's welcome our brother Nacee.
Hey! Hey! Somebody say Yampra kukwani rangu Mama Sawaya bonsa wa amen tunyum bi Mama jam Oside 1 2 go Oh the asempanabo 24 hour the victory of Mama Mama, you are seeing Antimonka. Me see the victory of them.
is coming again, 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 is coming again. Rantimpole, ena, ano, ene, kera. For the moon can't be wrong. Messi, Rantimpole, ena, ano, ene, kera. As a prrr, sa prrr. Hey, prrr, sa prrr. Aha, prrr, sa prrr. That's the final whistle. As a prrr, sa prrr. Okay, uncle, come on. 1, 2, 3, go. Hihetiano. One more time. Hihetiano. Messi, Hihetiano. Dude, are you ready? Are you ready? 1, DJ, let's go! Come on! Hey! 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 Come on! Everybody! Come on! Mahama don't. Messi masih dan sado seda mi firma kumeu. Hey, where are you man? You better after Saturday. Messi masih dan sado aside herde. Sawudiri se nyanko podi kunim naba kasa masidan sado asida ambara. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble?
Victory!
Are you ready for victory?
Victory for our land!
Whoa!
The journey to freedom!
Whoa!
Victory.
Eyezu.
Eyaza.
Eyeza.
Eyezu.
Eyezuzu.
Eyazaza.
At this juncture, we have gotten to the climax of the program. We have gotten to the moment of liberation. We've gotten to the moment of resetting Ghana. We've gotten to the moment of ending the poverty, the suffering, the corruption, and the corruption. Ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you, and please keep quiet and listen. Please keep quiet and listen. Your duty is to go on Saturday and vote for John Mahama. The rest of it, leave it for us. I swear by the Almighty God, we shall protect the ballot and we shall win this election and win it hands down. Nothing will stop us.
Freedom is coming.
No amount of intimidation.
Freedom is coming.
No amount of intimidation.
Victory.
If they bring it on, we shall face them and ensure that John Mahama is the president.
Victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, let me welcome the next president, 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 the next president
the nation
of the
builder.
Republic of Ghana,
the nation
the next
builder.
president
the
of the Republic of Ghana,
Mahama.
the next president of the Republic of Ghana, the next president,
Mahama Bako.
the next president.
Mahama Bako.
God is in control. God is in control.
Mahama Bako.
God is in control.
Mahama Bako. Ijuma Bebre.
And may the heavens bless you this land. Don't be the man to be John Mahama is the man for Ghana.
Freedom is coming on God today.
Let us rise for a Now we're going to Sunyani, that's all. Abira ya baba, oh, and the why na radio, amaya tu, oh, at you, man. Una wafreye abamubio. Je, ukigesie mwajumei. Una wafreye abamubio.
Eyezu, Eyeza, Eyezu, Eyeza, Ehejo, Ehejo, Emefa, Emefa, hey, hey, hey. Thank you very much. My brothers and sisters, I've just come hot off the campaign trail in the Ashanti region, and I want to tell you that the people of Ashanti region extend their greetings to all of you, and they say on Saturday you are going to be surprised at what is going to come from Ashanti region. Ezu, my brothers and sisters, my beloved Ghanaians, the time is now. The time to replace fear with hope is now. The time to replace cynicism and disillusionment with courage and determination is now. The time to replace poverty and insecurity with solid development and safety for all is now. The time to restore the economic fortunes of Ghana is now. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to reset our country, Ghana, is now. Saturday's election is not just another election. It is a defining moment for our nation. It is a choice between the Ghana we have today and the Ghana we want together. A Ghana of opportunity, prosperity, and justice for all. Our young people deserve to live in a Ghana where their voices are heard and their dreams can become reality. The working people of Ghana deserve decent, sustainable jobs that enable them to care for their families and live with pride. And I mean well-paying jobs. People in the public sector deserve recognition for their merit. They also deserve stability, predictability, and good working conditions. Our entrepreneurs deserve a free and fair market where their ingenuity and industry can thrive. Women and girls deserve true equality, safety, and the chance to reach their full potential. And every Ghanaian deserves leadership that puts the people first, that fights corruption, and that builds a nation we can all be proud of. My comrades and friends, this is why I'm committed to building a stable, safe, and viable 24-hour economy that creates opportunities for millions of jobs to be created. I am committed to implementing economic measures to fight inflation and make food more affordable for all Ghanaian households. And this is why I'm committed to running the leanest government in our country's history, with no more than 60 ministers and deputy ministers of state. And also a low number of political appointees, and cutting out wasteful government spending and scrapping the payment of ex gratia. And this is why I'm committed to waging a relentless war on corruption. Operation Return all the loot. This operation will be implemented with dedicated zeal to retrieve the stolen monies and properties for our country's development and for the benefit of our young people. I'll fight corruption to restore integrity and fairness, which are two critical ingredients missing from the governance of Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm committed to empowering women and ensuring that they are no longer treated as second-class citizens in their own nation. The stature of my able vice presidential candidate, soon to be the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, and our plan to set up a Women's Development Bank to support the establishment of more women-owned businesses and our traders from tabletop to large-scale businesses are all practical demonstrations of that commitment we have. My fellow Ghanaians, I cannot do this alone. Your vote is your voice. Your vote is your power. And your vote is the key to unlocking a better future for the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to take action on Saturday. This is not a decision we can leave for another time. It is not a decision we can leave for another election or another generation. This is our moment, and the time is now to bring about the change we need in order to reset Ghana. We need to reset our democracy, to reset our governance, to reset our economy, to reset our finances, reset our agriculture, reset our infrastructure, environment, reset our health and education sectors, and everything else that we hold dear as Ghanaians. The vision to build the Ghana we want is a collective responsibility. And so let us vote on Saturday to reject despair and to choose hope. Let us vote to reject impunity and choose respect. Let us choose hard-working and trustworthy leadership. My comrades, Ghanaians are going to hold us to a higher standard than they have held the MPP. And I want to remind you once again that there is no use fighting for political power if we would come and commit the same atrocities that they have inflicted on the people of Ghana these last 8 years. My brothers and sisters, Ghanaians are going to put their trust in us on December 7th. But we must prove ourselves worthy of that trust. The change we are all looking for starts with you. And I promise you that we will work together to be able to put our country back on its feet. December 7th is just 2 days away. And I encourage all of you to vote for John Mahama. And I'll make you all proud of the Ghana that we are going to build together. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to vote wisely. And I want to caution the MPP administration and to caution our security services and the military and the entire body of people who are in charge of supervising this election. I urge you to resist the nefarious actions that some people are planning. To the people of Ghana, the National Democratic Congress will go to the polling stations with you. Together, we will police and courageously protect our votes and resist all attempts to steal them. Minyanum, me pese me damu nyina ase. The executives nyina, omo constituencies no mu, and our regional executives, branch executives. Ghana fo nyina, ye share omo, abra, ye ba campaign, ewo munkro, anase mumpeso aso. Awa tu sronko a modeje ye no, nyame enhyira mu nyina. Emrena so, say, ye fa hudia, etosu mienu, 7 December, eba, na emrena so, say, osuma, ni dabre eye enrem, oba krom, wabese ye bibia, emrena so, sesa osono ye pamno, na osanko baby ofri baye, osanko enrem. Ezu, minyanum, me kachire mo se, MPP fo ankasa, Oma Paba, MPP fo ankasa, eye omo ferie ni Nana Akufo-Addo ene Bawumia aban abeye. Omo ensusu se ni ana omo kanina na eye entro ene omudi. Enti omo ankasa omo abamebu. Enti MPP fo bebre me na meka kire mo. Mimi da ebe 7 December. Ghana nyina na beto aba. Na abatwa ye beto no. Enye NDC ni floating voters nkwa. MPP 4DB ebe voti ama NDC sada no. Ezu Eza Efise Nya eya me nafofo a wosa party mu eka kire me kokwam ene se President Mahama Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia omo government yi agu ye party hu fi agu ye party enimase enti Kenya ho na ko okuden na ma ye party no enko opposition every say ye pese ye ko opposition na nipa kakra omo agi ye party aboso no ye gi ye party efri omonsem ni esiesie ye party ni biom ansani abepre abatu obiom ezu eza enfie wotwe Nana Akufo-Addo ene Bawumia beje oman no ensema omoka 2016 ene woka omoka ye na woka ne semi omoka ye no na omobuafu na enye me na meka ye enye NDC fo na kan omo akasa obi amfa sika nto omokom so omoka ne omoka no Ghana yeye mobododo Ghana nye hiamai yeti sikaso elsewhere come there one kai me Nana Akufo Jack Toronto ne kai Teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Policemen are suffering, doctors are suffering, and everybody is suffering. Mina be kind. You can do all the propaganda with the economy you like. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Samreno na omundi omaino soda. Nti na omodwe se eyemre. Omo hwe se ne yebu omaino eko ana enioma eko so. Na omodwe se da fom. Na emre bi me ka se trade fair me ka kire omo. Me say hey. Mo hwe se ne ye enioma ye adwuma. Mundi president down. Enti mamon dwen say eyade a eye easy a obi abetimi aye na nyame cha de nyame de oye agwagwade efi say 2016 obeka say ye call abatu a yedin kugo no na nyame empay asem enso ene bi hwe machire a odi tumi ne hye omunsa ene sebi omoto adadi ne ombeya na omaye no bibia embeka ho manati Ghana hanyina bebia bekobia ahemfu nyina omo se na moye kwan bebia mujae no ehwa na aka na mu si school dan bebia mujae no ehwa na aka na mo twekania bebia mujae no ehwa na aka na mo maye sio bebia mujae no ehwa na aka eza na 60 regions nyina amako ahefo asofo imamfo nyina 16 regions nyina obia je tumuse abato ayebetui nyame adawrmanti yesu adawrmanti inshallah NDC bedin kunim meme da ebe Eza asofo eni imam nyina bompaye eba NDC sa yendi kunim wa batonum na minim se nyame etie ompaye bo na kunim de nso be ye dia nyame adomenti Enso mi nuanom bebi bebre ameko obi ase President Mahama ye beto ama o enso yesrew boy ya no ho ban na dia me ka kire omo ne se aba ye nyina beto no ye nyina ene bebo ho ban enti bebi amako bia maka kire Ghana fo se woto aba na woto wia se wuni bibia ya wode nante ho se wo bibia wode ko na ekobo 5 sambra na be hwe se ne be kan aba no wo video camera twa ye nyina ene be bie ye ni se ne be ya bato ne be ya frenchim moi ye yi mo se mo kotna abato na no your party agents, branch executives, ward coordinators, musika yedi chiamo, yedi come regions into obia ebenyane die, into obia enye jumade senebeya yebebo abato no hoban. Afi we die yenaye yetu abani ya yenyina yenna kopemse yɛbɛbɔ results no na Madam Jean Mensa Ebeka say, I wish to declare the winner of the 2024 presidential election and is the candidate of the NDC, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ezu Enyami adom ebebam abamu ewie Ezu Eza Manyani ntiye se omo starte chiche sika ejuma ni efe ni MBSSI senia omo ye no 2020 no omo shasi biom omo fan for mobile phone numbers ena omo di sika etum na me de ni ameka ni se obia utibe yeye asa sika no beba bedo wo mobile so anase ye beba be kan ahye wonsa mesrew eye wo fifre sika eye wo bre sika sa sika no je na yeden na di enso wo koto aba kai efie wo twe a ohia achewo kai ahochira wonamu kai ejuma a wonye bi nye kai yesika sema asai na koto abapa ema NDC minadum iya ina maza da mata ina gere kuduka ranar asabar za mu jefa kuriya ku yankuri don Allah ku tuna wahalan da mun bi cikin sakarunga a cikin Ghana da Bawumia da Akufo-Addo ke duban Ghana idan za mu jefa kuriya mu tuna wahalan da mun yi mu tuna nyuwan da ya ji mu sai mu je mu jefa kuriyan mu ba NDC yanda ake ce cikin wakan nan sun yi me sun yi failing don su yi me su zo su kwashe kayansu ce sai on ma failing on ba su sa mu nyoma kowa ya sani a lokacin NDC musulmai da zongoni muna samu cin gaba don shi mu duka za mu jefa kuryanmu mu ba NDC saboda NDC ta zo ta rage kudin haji mu duka mu samu mu je Maka mu je mu yi sallah ezu yau idan za ka haji kudin da ana karban ya zama $4,550 NDC ya zo za mu yanka $1,000 mu yare mu yi shi $3,500 yanda da ike lokacin NDC min yanum ene sekramodika sa okon meka omojinu sika $4,500 ay yebe 75,000 na dollar so enko soro sidi mom na apeja enti yede nyame ya adom ni so be ya adom so NDC ba sa sika na omoje for Maka no yebe te abafom yebe yi $1,000 free so na asamba $3,500 send na near abra NDC woho ezu eza danwa yena iya yena maza da mata zamu kara muku holiday guda akan Idul Fitr holiday na saboda waransu na kwance su yi sallah yau sai waransu su yi sallah gobe ama holiday na guda kedeni don shi zamu kara guda saboda an yi sallah yau a samu ranar futawa, an yi sallah gobe a samu ranar futawa. Ezu inye bime minga nyefe walake 7 December ni ba oba for shiki ni MPP Bawumia Akufo-Addo noni ake wo fe asomwa alaka wo nona ake fe anyafe ni agbeneke okwe Ghana mefe wompi homonye wo NDC yo ake homonye wo nomi aho ke ohe komi 1 cedi she agbene 5 cedis ni namo wo fe wole ake homoni ake eyewo mene ni homonye wo wa adienche ewo wo ba fo wo shiki koni NDC abasama ni wo telegana kegme back on his feet. Mimi anu medamu nyina se na ye fa ahudi a etosu mienu na ebe abato a ye betui ye daachi abato na ebeto enne katase hye proye ajiga na ha nyina Abraham ye mampanyi national service ye beto se na omudi dini bi aka ho ena omu yesika no ye ma BNI ekoye nhwem a ye pam national service officers 110 ye yomo ewe djumam ebi mu ye de omu kogina court a chese na asem no court enne mikotia ye senya ye kon etia ye no Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia asa ade aba national service for munti omuka mudi omuka be 6 months allowances and so matwa bi egumu asaman kwa enewom bosumi bia mu yi sika no bosumi bia yese omunya 28 million Ghana cedis bosumi bia aden na mu di sika na ko hihye mo mpaase na mo kwa ni mo ebusia enenya ho faso hwe airport a mesiye airport ni nyina yesiye $250 million terminal 3 na modi e-gate per ebesi ho a e-gate no bo exchange terminal 3 ni nyina ezu na munim adikrontia Akufo-Addo ataso se opese Bawumia ebeje akonya no ebese opese obekata neto se na be ya ombenya asumdwe no makodi omsika eso embasoda tweda mponyankopo nim se NDC na beba na ye banso asika omo awie nyina japade a Ghana for japade omo afom ye bedi omochi ni aje ade asade abema Ghana for ezu eza Ora Bawumia say we are moving from taxation to production. Meanwhile, Okasa no the 20 be air kaho, no the 20 be air kaho. And Ghana and I yet 12 doors to change Africa man na 1890 say ye ba ilevia ye ka se mo fantoso no ye be ye free ho ezu emaburu metie mo sufre mo betting tax no so ye be ye free ho ezu COVID levy yebeye frio. Eza emena so na yenim say yenua no de emre bia abato ebeba ompese omuyem enti ya nya ntiye na mepese isi ebusa omoho eye den na MPP nya printing plates na ye de printing ballot papers any registers are omo printing omo ade ene ameno ka say yese hohoi ya che ka biom ballot papers ne enyoma wom ena omo ya say omo bete car no it is our station of sawo hohoi we release our car na nyabe adom ne eba ye ne obedi enti o de cheka no na njina ho a ewo ho golokwate yese ewo golokwate ena omo ache sa car no ezu enti na etwato mesre ya bambo for ya police for any electoral commission for Mungu Ghana mobo na ejuma omo yi mu se monkoye no yesremo monye mo ejuma no frenchem se ne be ya ni Ghana for pe no eno ene be ya ho enti mesremo omo be hwa abato no so omo hwe no omo nye mo ejuma yie meme da yeko obi a hwehwe chinie no menko kase wo hwehwe number 8 because abato krata no ye nchro number bia wo so enti ne obehwehwe ani chinie no na wo chinie na de ukokromoti na wo de abo enkinumu na wo de team ballot paper no so ezu wo de ukokromoti team ballot paper no so wia na wo de entumago eda ho no ana tissue no na wo de apopa ukokromoti ni yie se ne be ya enkunu be wo ansa no asa sokrata num enya sa se ikna wo na okosom na ekọ team baby foforo a ene wa ba na sei enti papa ukokromoti ni yie ansa no aso krata no no wabobo na wo de akotum enti 7 December enye yin na abeto aba MPP for ni bi na omo pese omo dada Ghana for say ebi beto saadai ebi beto saadai saadie na sanko for ni ye no it's a crime, it's a criminal offense na minim say omo party was so nti omo nya omo hwe but criminal offense any expiry date NDC ba nana bi ni sanko for no omo yes no ye be che omo atum in Ghana's law, it is a crime to mislead voters. It is there in the law. Into Obia or yes, Serbia, any Obia or Baya Serbia, NDC ba, Yabecho Maso. Ezu, Eza, Eti, Minanum, Emse, Medamwase, Mumubia, Mobaye, Yabi Shramo, Moko Fieswa, Yame Enfamonko Asumdremo. Na asempa mwate wo ha no momfa nko bebia Ghana ha bebia na kache obia se obia enhye ne sapo musuo ebe se emre na ba emre na so memenda ebe nyame adom Ghana ebe to aba na nyame be kasa nyame ebe kasa ebedru ana jofa kasa yebete ewo Ghana ha ene se nyame adom NDC edin kunim ewo abatonum medamo ase nyame na netwa to okra medana na jena se medad ya mosquito ase ya general secretary omunyina ya yejumaden bosom en9 ye 9 ye home enso ni na nyame ebeshira so ama ni adaya kuma so no ayeye ni etwa to okra medofo lodina ono so medana se
Ezu Onuso Abwa campaign ne papa. Woshe maternity ward. Bako miensa fefefe a wesi amankrofo. Enwe ya okoho hohoi eko bie renovated health center. Lodina Nyamishrao. Na mienwie nie kofie na eja menka nyaka masum yomode. Bye bye. Thank you. Safe journey to all of you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Papa did I come? You break it hard way, doctor. Me I take up. I want to pass on spectrum. Papa did I come? You break it hard way, doctor. Me I like up. I want to pass on spectrum. I know they care what they say. Anything I go pay. I know they care what they say. Anything I go pay, I will love you over and over and over and over again. God to the song. Hey. African countdown by far from Nigeria to Ghana. What you say? What you say? God is the song. Let me hear you. Let's go. See everybody. Before you call me, I'll do it for the last. Tell me what you want. You want it for the front or you want it for the back? Yeah, I'll do it for the everybody. Everybody say we are ready to fly. Where you want to the rhythm of it? Something that I can never do. Where you want to the rhythm of it? Something that I can never do. What you say? Oh, be on the drum, but I will want. I can't hear you.